So 3 months ago, back in June of this year, I was around 14% body fat, but over the summer I cut down to what I am now, which is around 8%. I didn't track my calories, I didn't track my macros, didn't weigh my food. You don't have to do that, and I don't think you should because it's not sustainable. Pulling out a scale at dinner time, am I really gonna be doing that for the rest of my life? No. We're here for sustainability, we're here for longevity, we're here to look good, stay good, and feel good for the rest of our lives. I've gotten questions, people asking me like, Benji, like, how did you cut down to that low of body fat without tracking? And my answer is weighing myself. I weigh myself multiple times a day. I do it whenever I wake up. I do it during the day. I do it at night before I go to sleep. Multiple times just to get a general idea. Like, I always find it crazy whenever I'm talking with someone, they're like, oh, how much do you weigh? And I ask them like, oh, how much do you weigh or whatever? And they're like, I have no idea. And I'm like, really? Of course, it's just given your goals, right? If you're working out and you're wanting to get in good shape and you don't know how much you weigh, that's a problem. Get a scale, and I guarantee you won't need to track your calories, and you can get in just as good a shape as me.
Well, that's one way to say a lot without saying anything. Let me get this straight. So you'd rather obsessively weigh yourself multiple times throughout the day, step on a scale multiple times throughout the day, which is basically just giving you a feedback. It's telling you what's your current body weight, and then have actual control over the amount of food, amount of calories you're eating. What? The only actual weighing that matters is the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That's how you get a proper feedback. I can literally weigh 5 kilos more by the end of the day than in the morning due to undigested food mass and body weight. Even if you don't track calories, at the end of the day, calories and macros are what dictates changes in body composition, so you might as well control the key variable. But weighing yourself multiple times throughout the day means absolutely nothing. Your weight will fluctuate throughout the day, up and down, all the time. Undigested food mass, stress-induced water retention due to carbs and sodium and so on. Unless I missed it, the question is how? How weighing yourself multiple times throughout the day led to fat loss? So every time scale weight went up a little, you starve yourself, stopped eating. What? The point is, the scale weight doesn't tell the whole story, especially if you're randomly weighing yourself throughout the day. Your weight will go up and down throughout the day all the time. The only way that actually matters is stepping on a scale first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and tracking the weight trend throughout the week and comparing the weekly average. That's how you get a feedback, that's how you get a sense of direction. But the fact you're not tracking calories doesn't change the fact total daily caloric intake and weekly caloric intake will dictate changes in your body composition. Whether you do it consciously or not, at the end of the day you're cutting down caloric intake or increasing it based on that scale weight feedback. So you might as well track one thing that's actually giving you a control over your body composition instead of accumulating a bunch of unreliable and unnecessary feedback.